Hello, everybody. Good morning, adventurers. It is a beautiful Saturday morning, and like we do every Saturday, it is Millionaire School. I am Triple Diamond Charity Ellison, and you guys voted on what you wanted to see for this Millionaire School, and it was a live wrap party. So as you can see here, I've got everything set up for what I do when I go to do a wrap party or an event. I like to keep things super, super simple. All of this I keep in a little green tub that I bought, a Tupperware tub, but you can also just keep it in a bag or something like that. So I'm going to take you through the whole party. But before we do that, I want to just take care of a little housekeeping. So go ahead and share this event with your downline right now so that they can watch it live. That way you guys can ask questions. So you're watching this through YouTube right now, and you should be able to comment or ask questions on the column on the right-hand side. Some phones have it at the bottom. If you're unable to ask questions during the event, then you can ask questions in the Facebook event, and I'm going to have Justin periodically check those throughout. So if you guys have any questions about anything that I say, or you're not clear about something, maybe, please ask them now. If you're watching this broadcast and it was previously recorded, you're more than welcome to leave a comment below in the YouTube video asking a question, and I will get to that when I see it. So, doing a wrap party. Now, I hear this from a lot of distributors. I planned a wrap party, and there's only going to be 2 people coming. So I guess we should probably reschedule. Absolutely not. We celebrate who's at the party and not who didn't come to the party. So a party for me can be a party of 1, it can be a party of 2, or a party of 10. I like to keep my parties at 10 people or under if I can, unless I'm having another distributor with me from my downline or a sideline sister or brother to help out. So let's get started. First thing I wanted to show you guys is how I do my setup. So we practice what we've been taught, which is called the 3-station approach. And what that means is there are 3 different stations you're going to have set up. Now, I always get to the party about a half an hour early if I can. Sometimes, you know, we're all crazy busy moms. We work a lot. Sometimes it's really tough to get to places ahead of time. So if you can show up at least 15 minutes ahead of time to get set up, your hostess is going to feel a lot less pressured. And if you're doing this at your house, there's really no excuse to not have this set up ahead of time. So let's get started. Station number 1 is going to be your welcome station. And at that welcome station, I'm going to have a jar, and it can be anything that you guys have. It can be a Tupperware container. It can be a glass vase. It can be anything you want. I picked this up from Walmart for $6.97. And this is where I have people put their wrap cash that they're giving me when they're purchasing their wraps, or checks that they're writing me. You can take personal checks if you want. That's your choice. I've always taken personal checks. I haven't had any issues with it yet. So I'm also going to have some coupons. I'm going to have a welcome to the party page, which I believe you can get out of the My It Works store. Now, if you don't have a welcome to the party page, that's okay. Just a simple piece of paper that says your name, email, contact info. Basically what this is so that you can reconnect with the people that showed up to the party after the party is done. And then I'm going to have some pins here for people to, you know, fill out information. Now, one option that I do, because I don't know about you guys, but I have the hardest time remembering people's names. It's like I say it in my brain a million times, but for some reason I forget. So I got from Walmart for $2 some name tags. I wear one so that people remember who I am, and then I have the guests wear them as well. That way it just takes the guesswork out, and then I'm not like calling somebody by the wrong name, because we all know that's kind of embarrassing. And then I also have some product catalogs up front too. So the reason that I have these things is this jar here is for me to put the money in that people give me for purchasing a wrap from me. So if they purchase a wrap from me for $25, I'm going to put that money in here. Now, if your people are paying by credit or debit, something clever that I started doing was just keeping like a notepad up here, and I'll write on it like so-and-so paid $25 for a wrap, kind of like a receipt, and I put it in here. The idea of this jar is for when you're doing the opportunity portion of the presentation, people see this. They're going to see the checks, the money, the receipts. They're going to see that stuff in this jar, and they're going to think to themselves, she came here for an hour and she made all that money. Maybe this is something I can do. Pins are self-explanatory. And then the reason that I keep Blitz cards up front, where I call them coupons, is so that if someone comes to the party and they come and I say, hey, welcome to the party. I'm so excited to have you here today. My name is Charity. I'll be your host or hostess. And I shake their hands and I say, now, were we going to get you wrapped today? And a lot of times they'll give me that puzzled look like, I don't know. I kind of saw it on Facebook, but I'm not really sure too much about it. And I say, oh, well, here, take a look at that. And I'll let them look at this. They'll ask me a few questions, just like as if I was blitzing them. And then I'll say to them, you know what? If you want, you can just hand me back that coupon and redeem that for $25 to get your wrap today instead of $30. You can see that they're normally $30. And all of a sudden, they're going to be like, oh, okay. And you're more likely to get them wrapped. As people are arriving to the party, you want to make sure that you greet them with a friendly smile. I know you're going to be nervous. I know it's nerve-wracking, especially if it's your first party or your first couple parties. But the party starts from the second you get to that hostess's house. So the minute I pull in the driveway, and I always listen to Katy Perry roar on the way to wrap parties, it totally pumps me up. Justin's laughing. It's true. The second you walk up those stairs or steps or you knock on that door, that has started. That party is going. So you need to not look frazzled and crazy and you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Know that this is all you need and that It Works has your back. You've got your party pad. You're going to be okay. I promise. I promise. Probably still going to be a little nervous, but you're going to be okay. So I am going to greet the people. They're going to redeem their coupon if they'd like, and I'm going to get them wrapped right away. So what I'm going to say to the hostess is, hey, I'm going to go ahead and get so-and-so wrapped in the wrap room. Would you just mind greeting everyone as they come? Have them just sign in this sheet. Make sure that they get a product catalog. And if they are going to be wrapping, you can go ahead and just deposit their money in here. And when I come back out, I'll get that next person wrapped. Now, it works really well if you have someone else to do the party with you because they can kind of be out there helping the hostess. But if you don't, that's fine. I would say probably 80% of the parties that I've done solo. It's really great when I can have Justin there to help, but we're both crazy rap stars, so that doesn't always happen. So include your hostess because, hey, if she does a good job, you never know, she might want to be a distributor. So we got station number 1. Again, just to run through it, we've got a welcome to the party sheet, some coupons for them to redeem, the jar for their money, name tags if you want, pins, and then a few product catalogs. Okay. Then we're going to go into station 2. So that person's gotten to the party. I know when I first started this, I would let all the guests arrive and then try to wrap everyone at once. That gets crazy. So as people are coming, like I said, you're going to want to get them wrapped immediately and go into station 2. Now, station 2 for wrapping can be a bathroom. It can be a bedroom. It can be a supply closet at a coffee shop. Yes, that's happened. So wherever you can, take a good before and after picture, you want to make sure that there's some lighting at least, and someplace kind of private so people will feel a little bit more comfortable. So station number 2, I'm going to have my wraps. I'm going to have scissors to open up the package. I'm going to have my fab wrap, and if you don't have the fab wrap, you can use saran wrap. I'm going to have some additional product catalogs, and then I'm going to have some customer order forms and distributor order forms. Now, you can print these out of your eSuite, front and back. It talks all about the low customer program, the distributorship, and here's how I do it. So when someone comes into the wrap room, I say, hey, Sarah, let's go ahead and get you wrapped today. Awesome. Have you done this before? You haven't? You're kind of nervous? Totally okay. So I was nervous the first time I did it, so I totally know how you feel, but this is going to be awesome, and you're going to have a ton of fun. And she's going to say, okay. And you're going to say, so where are we wrapping you today? Never assume that the person wants to wrap their stomach. I've gone for the stomach, and someone's like, oh, wait, I just wanted to do arms. Okay, so I'm going to say, where are you going to wrap today? Let's say that she says my belly. Say, great. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a before and after picture. And that's when you're going to get that look like, ooh. And you're like, I know. But you know what? Our brains totally forget how we looked 45 minutes ago. So if we don't take a before and after picture and collage them side by side, it's going to be hard for you to see your results. And we really want to see how well this works on you today. These before and after pictures are just for you, totally private. I won't be sharing them with anyone. Is that okay? And she's going to say yes. If they say no, I say, you know what? I might have you just take the wrap home and try it then, because I don't really like to wrap people without before and after pictures. The only time I ever have anybody tell me that the wrap didn't work is when they don't do before and after pictures. And I, to this day, still have never had anybody say, well, I just don't want to do it today then. So just be comfortable with them. Tell them you were nervous too. We're all nervous to show our body parts off, right? So you're going to take a before and after picture. So you're going to take one from the front and one from the side. Now, my rule of thumb is I usually have them put their arm out and I put my arm out, and that's how far away I stand from them. So that way I can know when I take my after picture, we'll be about the same distance away. So I'm going to snap those photos. I'm going to have them take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, because every woman, when she goes to show you her stomach or any body part, will suck it in. I guarantee you. So deep breath in, deep breath out, snap picture. At the side, have them just put their arm just kind of lightly behind them. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Perfect. Now, if you have someone that wants to wrap their arms, I like to wrap them out in front of everyone. So if that person were to say, well, you know what, I might wrap my arms. And I'll say, well, you know what, let's just wrap you out in front of everybody else if you're comfortable with that, because that way everyone can see how to wrap arms. I know the belly can be a little bit more private. Most people will choose the belly though. So you have the pictures taken and you're going to go to take out the wrap. And this is my speech from start to finish. So this is called the Ultimate Body Applicator. We also call it the wrap. It's going to tone, tighten, and firm up your skin in as little as 45 minutes. And we'll talk about that during the party. What I'm going to do is simply take this out of the package, take it out of the package. And then I always joke and I say, and we're going to make sure we unfold it. The first time I went to do this, I didn't unfold mine. And I stuck it on my belly, and I was way bigger at the time. And Justin said, I think you're supposed to unfold it. Ha ha, we chuckle a little bit. And I say, so I'm going to run through a few fun facts with you, just, and we're going to go through these again, but I just want you to be cognizant of this. So 9 out of 10 people see results in as little as 45 minutes, but every once in a while, I have someone that could take 1, 2, or even 3 days for their results to come in. And then every once in a while, I have that stubborn body that needs more than one wrap. But we're going to try this one. This is going to be a treat, and 4 is a treatment. So let's go ahead and get you wrapped. You put the wrap on. I put the fab wrap on. And then if she didn't get a product catalog out front, I'm going to then hand her a product catalog. Now, the reason I keep them out front and in the wrap room is because you have people that aren't going to wrap and you have people that are. So you want product catalogs available in both areas. So I'm going to say, this is our product catalog. And here is some customer and distributor order forms. I'm going to have you go ahead and just fill out this top portion here. You don't need to fill in your card info or anything. That way we can just speed up the enrollment process if you do decide that you want to purchase anything today. Once people tend to write on something, they commit to it. So I like to have them start with the customer form, because that can always get transferred over to the independent distributor form. It's going to be a lot of the basic same information. Then I say to them, and I'm going to give you a pin, which they hopefully have out front. You can keep some on the wrap room if you want. And I want you to circle 3 items in here that you would like to learn more about today. Why do I choose 3 items? I choose 3 items because that's the Loyal Customer Program. And that way, when I get to the end of the party and I say, does anyone have any other questions? Or we're going to meet privately and talk about some of the products you had selected. I don't have to go through every single product in here. I know what they're going to be interested in hearing about. So when I meet with them after the party, it's going to be a lot easier for me to see what they like. And then I say, and if there's anything during the party that gets you kind of excited, you can either put a check next to it here on the customer order form, or just circle in the product catalog, and we'll go over all of that when we're done. How does that sound? Fantastic. I'm going to give you a bottle of water here, and I want you to just take this water, and we're going to go ahead and drink that, and just avoid eating anything with the wrap on. Great. Now, when you first get started, that process could take you 5 minutes or longer. Try to keep it to a minimum if you can. I think I got it down to about 2 minutes now in and out of the wrap room, but it's taken me a while to do that. So let's run over it one more time. So they come in the wrap room, you're going to make them feel comfortable. You're going to assure them you're not going to share their before and after pictures with anyone. Deep breath in, deep breath out, snap a picture from the front, one from the side. Perfect. Here's the wrap. 9 out of 10 people see results in as little as 45 minutes. Every once in a while, I've got someone that can take 1, 2, or 3 days for the results to come in. And every once in a while, I have a stubborn body that needs more than one. 1 is a treat, 4 is a treatment. Great. Unfold, put it on, wrap them up. Product catalog, circle 3 things, start filling out the low customer form. And during the party, if there's anything that interests you, go ahead and circle it, put a check next to it, or however you want to mark it. Sound great? Here's some water. Go ahead and get seated. Okay. So then I'm going to come back out. I'm going to see if anybody else has arrived at the party. If they have, I'm going back in the wrap room, going back in the wrap room, going back in the wrap room, wrapping as many people as I can. Now, if you are doing a party, and this will happen every once in a while, and people start to get there and they're like, oh, I'm not really sure if I want to wrap yet. I just want to hear some more information. And all of a sudden you've got 5 people that are not wrapping, and you're sitting there and you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to make some wrap cash. That's when I will say, so I know everybody had some questions about wrapping. I wanted to give everyone one more chance to get wrapped. If 4 of you wrap today for $25, I'm going to go ahead and wrap the hostess for free. So if you want to help your friend out, let's get you wrapped. And normally at that point, the hostess will be like, yeah, you guys, come on, I want to get wrapped too. Now, if you already had the people that are coming to the party prepay and you already know the hostess is getting wrapped for free or at a discount, I will wrap the hostess before anyone gets there. That way, when their friends get there, they'll see someone's wrapped. The reason you want to get at least one person wrapped, if nobody wraps, heck, wrap yourself. Here's why. There's something called momentum. There's this awesome YouTube video, and you guys can find it. It's called like creating movement or momentum. And it's this guy dancing in a field, and he's all alone. Everyone looks at him like he's crazy. And then pretty soon people start coming over and dancing with him. And then pretty soon everyone's dancing. Why? Because he did it first. Someone just needs to do it first. And if anyone's ever done a wrap party, you can totally get my back on this one. If you can get 1 or 2 people wrapped, you can usually get the entire room wrapped. So everyone signed in. I know I've got everyone's contact info. I've collected the money before the party. You're nervous to collect money. Okay, I get it. But you don't walk in a store and eat a bag of grapes without paying for them first, right? Same thing here. So wrapped, wrap room, got everything set up. Everyone's wrapped. Everyone's out on the couch. Everyone's got their product catalogs. They're circling things. Everyone's got water. And you're ready to get started. So setup. What I have for my setup here is the party pad. Obviously, never leave home without that. And then I like to keep it simple and just have a couple products here. So I'm going to have a wash-dried wrap, a can of energy if I have it. I'm going to have some little cups for mixing up greens. I scored a tiny tube of the defining gel so that I can exhibit that when we talk about the opportunity side. I've got my defining gel with a box, fat fighters, wraps, greens, hair, skin, nails, facials, lip and eye, peel. Now, do you need all of this? Absolutely not. I have thrown wrap parties with a box of wraps. I have thrown wrap parties where I forgot my box of wraps and all of my products at home, but I had a party pad in my purse, and we did the party pad, and I just had everyone sign up as loyal customers instead of making the wrap cash. It happens, guys. You're going to run out of stuff. Maybe you just got started and you don't have these things. Maybe you can get them with your 120 product credit for getting your 4 customers in the first 30 days. But if not, it's okay. These are just a few of the things. These are actually all of my items. So this is my defining gel that I use. These are my wraps, my greens. These are all the things I use on a regular basis. So I just bring them with me when I go to a party. Okay, so that's what I have in front of me here that I bring with me. So let's get started. Everyone's sitting down, everyone's hanging out, having a good time, they're chatting, and everyone's talking. And you're like, oh God, when do I start? I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to be rude. It is now up to you to command the presence of that room. Now, you may say, well, I'm not a very bold person and I get nervous in front of crowds and I don't like talking to people. I get it. I was the same way. You know how many people showed up to my first party? 0. You know how many people showed up to my second party? 0. My third party, I finally had 2 people show up and I was so nervous to ask them for money that I didn't even offer to wrap them. So I get it. I get you're nervous. Best way to do it is for you to make a little noise. So if you make a little noise and you're sitting there and you've got this here and you're like, okay, at that point, people are going to want to look over because you're making a ruckus, right? So if you don't feel bold speaking, let the stuff talk for you. Be noisy. Whatever you got to do to get attention. Okay. Now I'm going to start the party and I'm going to go through this entire thing exactly how I do a party. All right. So here we go. Hey, everybody. How's it going today? Awesome. I want to first take a second to thank our hostess for having us here today to learn more about this crazy wrap thing. So let's go ahead and get started. Have you heard of this crazy wrap thing? How many people here today had heard of this before today? And you'll, yeah, I heard about it on Facebook. Heard about it from a friend. No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, that's okay. You know, I know some of you, you've seen it on Facebook, maybe Instagram. Who here has actually wrapped before? Nobody? Oh, you have? You liked it? Oh, awesome. Oh, your cousin does it? Cool. Great. Perfect. So who here wants a chance to win a free product by the end of the night? I do. Okay, so what I want everybody to do before we get started is take out your cell phones and we're going to do a selfie. So what I want you to do, everyone's like, oh, cool. So they got their selfie picture. Okay, now what? I want you to go ahead and post that up on your Facebook. Thanks, baby. Post that up on your Facebook and I want you to say, eek, I'm at a wrap party and having so much fun. I can't wait to see these results or my results if you're wrapping. And then I want you to just tag me in it. Oh, we're not friends on Facebook yet? Go ahead and send me a friend's request real quick. I'll accept it and then you can tag me in it. Or you can tag the hostess in it and I'll take a look at it later. Fantastic. Perfect. Now, the person with the most likes at the end of this is going to win a free goodie from me. Great. Wonderful. Perfect. Awesome. Great. Awesome. So how's everybody's wraps feeling? A little tingly, a little minty, like icy hot? Yeah, I've heard that before. Awesome. Yeah. Well, you know, let's talk a little bit about this crazy wrap thing. So the thing I love about It Works is that we have a flagship product that nobody else has. And it's super, super easy. It's really affordable. Wouldn't everybody agree that $25 to try something that's going to tone, tighten, and firm up your skin is not a bad deal? Yeah, absolutely. And it's fun. Like, how crazy is this that we're going to sit here for 45 minutes and get results, right? So some of you wrapped with me today and some of you didn't. So I just wanted to let everybody know that this is how you actually apply it. So for anyone that wasn't in the wrap room with us, you simply take it out, unfold it, put it on anywhere from the chin down. We also have a wrap just for the face, with a little bit of a different formulation. And we're going to see results in as little as 45 minutes. Now, I just want to remind everybody that 9 out of 10 people see results in as little as 45 minutes. But some people can take 1, 2, or even 3 days for their results to come in. So we're going to want to make sure we do before and afters for a few days and collage them. Now, some people's bodies are a little bit stubborn. For instance, it took me 3 wraps to really get too much of a change, but that's super, super rare. We always say that 1 wrap is a treat and 4 is a treatment for a reason, because there are those stubborn bodies out there. So this is what it is, and this is what it does. It tones, tightens, and firms in as little as 45 minutes, reduces the appearance of cellulite, and gives you fast and lasting results from a botanically based formulation. So you can take a look at the before and afters here. And here are my personal before and afters. You guys want to just pass my phone around or a printout or whatever. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's 45 minutes. Pretty crazy, right? And it's only available through an independent distributor such as myself. Now, with It Works, we've got a lot of different products. We have our wraps here, and this is the box if you guys want to pass that around. And like I said, 1 is a treat, 4 is a treatment. We've got a lot of other really cool stuff. So I just want to go over a few things here, and then we'll talk a little bit how you can purchase them, and you can actually even purchase them using my discount. So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing we have obviously is our box of wraps, which everyone's passing around. The next thing I want to talk about is our defining gel. Now, and this is usually when I pop this open, and I let everyone pass it around and put a little bit on one hand. And then that way at the end of the party, they can look and see the difference. And I'll say, now the defining gel has a lot of the same ingredients that the wrap does. I like to think of it as like the sister product to the wraps. It's a less concentrated version or less intense version of what's on the wrap. So you can go ahead and use that defining gel anywhere from the chin down every single day. I love it. It's great for varicose veins, great for cellulite. I've had people tell me that they use it for their sunburns and bug bites and any sort of skin conditions. I've had tons of testimonies from people that use it for all sorts of different things. We always joke in the company, we call it liquid gold because it literally does work for just about everything. And it smells really good. Yeah, go ahead and pass that around. Perfect. We've got a couple other things here. We've got our greens, and I'm going to go ahead and actually get those mixed up for you right now. So the greens are a superfood. It's over 8 servings of fruits and vegetables, over 36 different healing superfoods. It helps to alkalize, detox the body, and it also has a really good state-of-the-art cutting-edge probiotic in it. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit mixed up. Now, our greens come in berry and they come in orange. I've got the berry with me today. So I'm just going to take a water bottle here, shake the packet, and then we're going to go ahead and just empty this in. And it's really super easy, guys. All we do is just simply put that in there, pop on the lid, give it a couple shakes, and that's it. So I like to think of it as like 12 salads in a cup. So let's go ahead and pass this around for you guys to taste. And that's when I put a little bit in each cup. Now, this comes in berry and orange, like I said, but I just have the berry with me today. Now, if anyone thinks that this tastes too sweet, it's sweetened with stevia, which is just a natural plant sweetener. We do have it in orange, which is a little bit more of a neutral taste. So everybody would pass that around. Everybody would try their greens. Delicious, fantastic. What do you guys think? Oh, it's not bad. I thought it was going to taste bad. I know, me too. The first time I mixed that up, I was like, oh my gosh. I think Justin was like, I'm not trying that. And now we've taken those greens every single day for 2 years. They make me totally have natural energy, no jitters. There's not a bunch of caffeine and fillers and garbage and all that kind of stuff in it. So I love them. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I love them too. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention is our fat fighters. So fat fighters help to block the carbs that you eat and absorb the oil in the food that you eat. So let's say you've gone out for the day and maybe you had a bacon double cheeseburger and some fries and you're like, oh my gosh, a moment on the lips, lifetime on the hips. Well, if you just take 2 of these little fat fighters, anywhere between 15 minutes to an hour after you eat, it's going to absorb that oil, it's going to block the carbs and kind of make you feel a little bit less bad about those cheat meals. And there's a really cool YouTube video that I can show you on a demonstration after the party if you'd like on what that does. Great, you want to pass those around? Perfect. Now the thing I love about the fat fighters too is that there's no like jitter feeling, there's no like cramping, you're not going to be like running to the bathroom or anything. I've been taking those for a couple years now and I've never known I've taken them except for I've lost weight. So that's a pretty good side effect. Yeah, so with our It Works line, we also have a really cool facial line. We've got our face wraps. So like I mentioned, we've got the face wrap for the face and the body wrap for the body. And for anyone that wants to see what the body wrap looks like, this is actually a wash dried one. And you can apply this really anywhere. You can wrap it around the arms. You can cut them and do under the chin. You can do booty, really any place you want. And the face wraps are the same. So it's going to be from that same soft non-woven cloth, except for it's going to have a couple holes and a nose hole and a mouth hole so that you can see and speak while you have it on. So I'm going to pass this around for everyone to go ahead and feel. So face wraps come 4 in a box. Now the face wraps are a different formulation than the body wraps. So with the face wraps, you can use a couple of these a week if you want to. And with the face wraps, you don't need to worry about staying hydrated and drinking any water. So I like to pop on a face wrap, watch a movie, and have a glass of wine. And what I love about it is it really smooths out the skin. leaves it looking hydrated and moisturized. It's really helped me like with my crow's feet and my fine lines and some of the scarring I had personally from when I was a teenager. I had really bad acne, so that's really helped my face and my skin. I love those face drops. I kind of think of them as like turning back the hands of time. Then we've got our hair, skin, and nails. So hair, skin, and nails is one of our best-selling products. It is going to help your nails grow faster. It's going to help your hair look and feel shinier and softer. It's going to help with your skin, help to give you that youthful glow. I have been taking the hair, skin, and nails for about 1.5 years now, and my nails grow so fast. In fact, you can see right now I even need to fill again because they grow so quickly. And it's really helped my hair. So I have some personal pictures of myself and a few of my friends that had some thinning hair, and I just want to show you what that does. So then I pass that my phone around again, or I pass around just a printed out picture. We've got a couple other things I just want to go over here. We've got our exfoliating peel, which is one of our newer products. The exfoliating peel is going to help to kind of slough off and get rid of all of that old dead skin. Now, what I love about our peel is that it's a fruit-based peel. So you don't have to worry about doing the peel and then having your face be red for a couple days, or for your skin to peel off like a chemical peel. And then I usually tell the story about Athena and how my sister-in-law, did a face wrap or the chemical peel before, and her face looked like a monster. With this peel, her face looks amazing. You know, you can create a story, a personal testimony if you want, or not, doesn't matter. So I just want to pass this around for everyone to go ahead and have a smell, and everyone passes that around. And then the last product I want to talk about up here before I show you our newest item is our lip and eye. Now, the lip and eye helps to decrease the inflammation from under the eyes. It helps to smooth out any fine line or wrinkles, and it also helps to kind of lift the lid a little bit. So I've been using this for a couple years now, or I guess it's been about 1.5 years now. And personally, before I got started with It Works, I love to wear my little black eyeliner up here. When I would smile, I'd get a ton of creases here, so it would leave all these other black lines. I noticed since I started using this that I don't have those now. So it must be working, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pass this around. Now, the other thing you can do is put just a little bit around the outside of the lip. And that's gonna decrease inflammation and give your lips a fuller and plumper look. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass this around, and then I'm gonna say, I want everyone to go ahead and just put a little tiny bit on their finger. And then we're just gonna all pat together, and we're just gonna do one eye. And then we're gonna take a look at the end of the party and see the difference in our hands from the defining gel. And we're also gonna see the difference from one eye to the other. And so we're just gonna kind of take and just pat a little bit here. We're just gonna pat a little bit up here. Perfect. We wanna use this finger here so that we don't put too much pressure. We wanna pat, not rub. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And then, like I said, we'll take a look after the party and see the difference. Now, I want to show you our newest product that's just came out that I am totally crazy pants about, and each of you are going to get to sample a little bit of it. And it's our new It Works energy drink. Now, who here drinks energy drinks, or who here has drank them in the past and gotten the jitters? And usually people start talking and say, you know what I love about this energy drink is it has the glycemic index of 20. And what that means is it has about the same amount of fruit sugar as like 1/4 of an orange. So if you can eat 1/4 of an orange, you should be able to drink one of these. The thing I like to use about, or the thing I love about the energy drink also is it doesn't give me like any jitters or weird feelings. I don't feel like, oh my gosh, it just gives me like natural boost of energy. It's chock full of tons of B vitamins. It's got something in it called Go-To Cola. And Go-To Cola is fantastic. It's great for, it's an herb that's great for like depression, anxiety, that lethargic feeling. And this entire drink here only has 100 calories. So if you look at some of the other energy drinks that are on the market, I don't even like to compare them to this because they're totally two different things. It's like apples and oranges. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass a little bit around and let everybody try it. Everybody passes it around, and they try their energy drink. And they can just reuse the cup that they used for their ingredients as well. So you don't have to bring tons and tons of cups. Now, a question that a lot of you have, or a question that I get is what can I use on my face and what can I use on my body. So this stuff over here is going to be primarily for the face. And then this stuff here is going to be more for the body. So with the defining gel, you want to utilize it anywhere from the chin down. It's not designed for the face. We've got a whole awesome facial line that's specially made just for that. So you really want to focus anywhere from here down. And I like to use my defining gel twice a day, every single day. I always say it got rid of the hot cottage cheese mess that my son left behind on my booty. So how's everybody's wraps feeling? Everybody still has water? Oh, you need another water? Perfect. Why don't you? Would you mind? Awesome. Great. Yeah, let's make sure we're staying hydrated. So we've got two different parts of this amazing wrap adventure. We've got the adventure of you coming on as a customer, and we also have the adventure of you coming on as a distributor. So I'm going to show you the two different ways that you can do that. So getting started as a customer with us is really, really easy. We have a really smooth, nice online ordering process, and I can actually take your order today at the end. And there's two different ways for you to purchase. So you can purchase as a retail customer, or you can purchase as what's called a loyal customer or a wholesale customer. And if you look at the product catalog here, you're going to see that there's two different prices. So it says retail and then loyal customer. So we're going to focus on that loyal customer pricing. So loyal customers are our wholesale customers. You're going to be able to get the products for the same exact discounts that I'm able to get them for as a distributor. You're going to be able to earn free wraps for referrals. You're going to be able to get a $10 credit when you get started towards a future purchase. You're going to collect points towards tons and tons of free products. Any orders starting today over $125 qualify for free shipping. And after 4 consecutive orders, you're going to get free shipping on all of your monthly shipments after that. All we ask you to do is to try at least one item today, one item next month, and one item the month after that. Any item you want, any date, you have control. You're going to have an online account where you can go in and simply and easily change products. I can walk you through that each month if you're not sure on how to do that. And it's totally and completely secure with a password that only you will know, so that you know what products you're going to get and you know what's going on in your account. What I love about It Works is that they give us the ability to offer so many free things to our customers. Now, if you don't want to agree to those 3 purchases, you can pay a $50 membership fee. Nobody wants to do that today. Or we can just simply get you started with any item at that loyal customer pricing today. You can purchase any item next month and the month after that. You'll be able to choose anything you want out of the line. We've got over 20 products for you to choose from, and we've got products as little as $23. Now, we also have a couple packs. So if you flip over the product catalog here, you're going to see there's 3 different packs. Now, you can get that wrap pack, which is going to give you a box of wraps. It's going to give you that little mini tube of gel here, which is just kind of a tester, and that's $69. Now, we can do the skinny pack, which is our most popular pack, and that's the one I usually advise people to get started with. That's going to get you a box of wraps, a tube of the defining gel large, and a bottle of those fat fighters for $112. Now, normally as a retail customer, that's going to run you $189. So you can already see how that low customer program is going to save you a ton of money. Now, if you want to go big or go home, and you really want to get this It Works adventure started off with a boom, we can get you hooked up with the It Pack. And I love seeing the results my customers have from using the It Pack just in 30 days. It's amazing. Now, each month, as I mentioned, as a loyal customer, you're going to be purchasing something. So you don't need to purchase this pack every single month. We can get you started with that It Pack today, and then you can get any item you want next month and then one item after that. That fills any commitment that you've got. You're going to have all sorts of credits towards free products, and you're going to have a referral system, like I said, for you to earn a free box of wraps for each friend that you refer. So pretty amazing stuff. So that's our loyal customer program. Does anybody have any questions? And at that time, people will usually say, so let me get this straight. I only have to purchase one item this month, one item next month, one item a month after that. You're going to get a few questions. Always just refer back to this, because anything that you guys need to know is on this sheet. 40% off. We all know as a loyal customer that they're going to get at least one item this month, one item next month, and one item the month after that. What I love about It Works is they don't trap our customers into ordering forever. And a lot of people don't understand that because they are used to companies that continue to send them products and they don't know how to get out of their account. So at that point, I say, now I know that you guys probably have other stuff circled that you wanted to talk about, and I'd love to go into all of those products today, but if we do that, we'd be here forever because there's so many cool things for us to talk about. So when we get done, I'm gonna meet with each of you individually, and if there's any products that we didn't go over today, we'll go over those then, because we got stuff for anxiety, help you sleep, help you poop, and help you look better. So we'll go over that afterwards. Now, like I mentioned, there's 2 ways to get started as on this It Works adventure with us. So you can become that loyal customer, or we can get you started on this amazing, crazy, epic, awesome wrap adventure that I'm on. And we call it joining the party because it really is a party. It's so much fun, you guys. This company is all about fun, friendship, and freedom. And I can tell you after 2 years of doing this, you can even say after 2 weeks of doing this, I'm having a blast. I'm making extra income, and I'm looking and feeling better. And I'm helping others look and feel better. So there's nothing better than that. So let me share with you guys how you can get started as a distributor. So you're gonna get started as a distributor. It's a $99 fee to get started, but I'm gonna get you a bunch of free stuff with that to give you a kickstart with your business. So I'm going to get you a box of 4 wraps. And like I mentioned, if you looked at the sheet here, a box of wraps retail is $99. Well, heck, for $99, you can get started on this and get other stuff for free. So for me, if you're thinking about coming on as a wrap customer, it's kind of a no-brainer just to become on as a distributor anyways. Then you can earn some free products and get some products to get started with as well for free. So we're going to get you a wrap magazine that's going to have all sorts of cool stuff in it about all the different people in this company and lots of information so that you can learn more about this crazy wrap thing. We're going to get you, like I said, that box of wraps. We're going to get you a pack of coupons to hand out to some friends. We're going to get you one of these. It's called a party pad, so that you're able to have something kind of as like a cheat sheet when you're chatting with folks. We're going to get you some catalogs. We're going to get you an It Works bracelet so that you can join our crew. 4 little tubes of this mini defining gel and half a roll of our fab wrap so that you can start wrapping bodies right away. Now, you're also going to get a really sleek, nice, easy to order on website. Keeps track of all of your customers for you, keeps track of all of the orders, how much you're going to make in commissions, so that you can take your focus off of all of that and you can focus on wrapping bellies and making some extra income. Now, each month we want you to qualify to be able to make commissions. So there's 2 different ways you can do that. By either simply ordering a couple products that you can use for yourself, or wraps that you could put on people and make wrap cash, just like we've got in this jar over here. Or you can have just simply a couple customers under you ordering a few products, and that's going to qualify you for you to make commissions and actually earn. Now, as a distributor, you have the opportunity to do what's called boosting, and that's right down here. So boosting is going to give you some extra tools for your tool belt. It's pretty hard to become a carpenter if all you have to start with is just a hammer. So we want you to have some other tools in your tool belt. So we've got 2 different boosters to choose from. We've got a mini booster that's going to give you 2 more boxes of wraps, a box of face wraps, a bottle of the fat fighters, a small tub of the greens, and it's going to give you a bottle of the defining gel. Now, that's like $500 worth of stuff that you're going to be able to purchase for $149, and that's only available at the time of enrollment. It's going to give you so much free stuff, and you're going to have 3 boxes of wraps come with that. So you're going to make $300 in wrap cash to put in your jar for $149. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Now, we have another booster that's called the Party Booster, and this one you can purchase at any time. It's going to give you a bunch more additional boxes of wraps. It's going to give you the lip and eye. You're going to get the greens on the go, fat fighters, defining gel, face wraps. You're going to be able to make about $500 with that one, and that's one's an additional $349. So if you're looking to really get a kickstart for your business, I say if you're going to boost, boost with that party booster. Now, we want to talk about you earning a little bit of extra income. Who here likes money? Everybody will raise their hand. Awesome. Let's talk about how you can wrap for free and earn some income. So step 1 is to join the party. Step 2 is wrap rewards. So for each person that you find that wants to become a loyal customer, so that's just an online customer through you, we're going to get you a box of 4 wraps for $25. Yeah, 4 of them for $25. So for what you guys paid for 1 wrap today, you're going to get 3 additional wraps. Now, you could sell all 4 of those wraps or use them for yourself, but if you sold all 4 of those wraps, you're going to make $100. You're going to find 2 more customers, and you're going to repeat that same process. So that's going to earn you $200 in cash right there. Now, I want you to find those 4 customers in your first 30 days. If you do that, you're going to earn $120 in free product. So you can open up that catalog and go on a shopping spree. Now, you could buy a couple boxes of wraps for free and make $200 and put that cash in your pocket. Or maybe there's some other products that you wanted to, try and test out so that you can start your It Works journey and have a personal testimony. After that, we're going to find a few friends that feel like they'd like to make an extra couple $100 a month. Now, I don't know anybody that couldn't use an extra $200 a month. Who in here could use an extra $200 a month? I know I could. So step number 3 is to go Ruby. And going Ruby is so simple, guys. All you do is look for those 4 customers, and don't worry, I'm going to walk you through how to do that. We'll take care of that together. And then you're going to find a couple friends that want to make some extra income. You're going to encourage them to do step 1 and 2 and work towards step 3, and that's going to help you go Ruby. Now, right now, we have a $500 Ruby bonus that you can get. So what does that mean? Signing up as a distributor, you're getting boxes of wraps for $25, $120 in free product. You're going to get some bonuses for finding some friends that want to get started. You're collecting commissions, and you're going to get a $500 Ruby bonus. Add all of that up, it's over $1,500 in stuff that you're going to get over a 2-month time period just for simply getting started with that $99 kit. And you're getting a free box of wraps with it. Makes sense? Kind of a no-brainer, right? So let's talk about average annual incomes. Now, getting started as a distributor, right down here, everybody gets started with that kit. So we all start at the same place. Find a couple customers, you're going to make about an extra $752 for the year. Now, this is my favorite page in our party pad. And the reason for that is because when I first saw this, I thought, no way. I was a huge skeptic. I told my cousin no. She tried to get me to do this crazy wrap business for like 7 months, and I thought it was some crazy scam, and I didn't believe in it. But then she told me that she was making good money and showed me where she was on the income chart in a short period of time, and that's when I decided to take the leap for $99. Heck, I spent $99 at Target on a Wednesday, so I thought, why not? So as we get started here and we're finding some customers and some teammates, we're going to be going up in this income chart and looking at that Ruby that we just talked about. That's an average income of $5,600 extra for the year. Now, this doesn't include the money that you're making in wraps. So that's extra money for your pocket. This is in commissions and bonuses. You continue to climb, you wind up becoming a diamond, and that's for finding just a couple of those people that wanted to get started and they're working towards Ruby. That's going to help you hit diamond. Now, hitting diamond right now, you earn a $10,000 bonus, which we did earn, and had friends of ours that did it as well. And the crazy thing about that is that not only are you earning that bonus, but you're also earning an average annual income of about $23,000 extra a year. And we hit diamond in our first 4 months. Now, not everyone does that. I've got friends that, it took them a year to hit that. But hey, if I told you that if you worked this business part-time for a year, that you could make an extra $23,000 a year, would you do it? Heck yeah. So climbing up the ranks here, I'm now a triple diamond. Average annual income of $104,000 a year. Yes, that's a real number. No, I didn't believe that that would ever happen when we first got started. And the only thing that separates you from where I'm at is just time, wrap cash, and bellies. That's it. Now, if you're a newer distributor and you're saying, yeah, but Charity, I'm not a triple diamond, how could I talk about this crazy business like you do? Then I say, hey, just use me as an example. Say, my friend Charity makes this, my friend Krista makes this, and my friend Joel and Stephanie make this. Talk about other people in the company. pass around that wrap magazine and say, here's some of my friends that are making that. And they'll say, well, are you making that yet? And you say, nope, that's what I'm working towards. I'm just getting started in this crazy business as well. So everyone's gonna be like, wow, that's crazy. You can really do that? And I say, absolutely. And I show everybody. You can have them pass it around. No way, are you serious? Crazy. Say, absolutely. Oh, I don't know if I could do this business. Well, you know what? Let's talk about that afterwards and see if coming on as a loyal customer or distributor is best for you. Because we have a choice. You can come on as a loyal customer and get 40% off of all of your products, manage your orders with a really nice, easy to use online account, get rewarded with free products, free wraps, get your products every single month when you want them on the date that you want with your control, and experience these crazy, amazing, life-changing products every day. Or you can choose to become a distributor and join this crazy, amazing, epic adventure. You're going to save 40% on all your products. You're going to have a really nice online account so that you can manage your business, super, super easy to use. You're going to get rewarded with free products and wrap. You're going to earn party cash, commissions like we just talked about, and then work towards getting out of debt. So who here's got a little bit of debt? Yeah, I know I had debt. So when we got started, like I said, with this crazy wrap business, we didn't believe that this would work. We were super broke, but lo and behold, it did. So what I'd like to do at this time is I'd like to get everyone unwrapped that was wrapped today. And I'd also like to meet individually with each of you to kind of find out if it's better for you to come on as a loyal customer or if you're thinking of coming on as a distributor. So I'm going to go ahead and just take the first person I wrap back to the wrap room and get them unwrapped. While I do that, why don't you guys take the time to start filling out the form that you think is going to best suit you, whether that's the loyal customer or the distributor. And then I'm going to come out and I'm going to meet with you individually for just a couple minutes and figure out what works best for you. Now, that time I'll probably ask the hostess if she could, help answer any questions. She might not know a lot about the product, but everything you need to know about the products is literally written. So everything I told you guys about these products, you're like, oh my gosh, Sherry, how do you know that much? It's literally in the descriptions of the product catalog. So when I first started doing parties, I didn't know all the information that I know now. So I would just use the product catalog. So when someone said to me, well, what do the greens do? I would say, well, they detoxify, energize and alkalize with multiple servings of fruits and vegetables and boost a pH. It's a blend of magnesium and potassium with a cutting edge probiotic to support healthy digestion. Okay, so just read what's on the catalog. Nobody's gonna like think that you're bad or something because you don't know all of these things and have them memorized. In fact, it makes you look more duplicatable if you follow the party pad. Like, I can do this thing with my eyes closed. I don't need to look at it while I'm talking about it at this point because I've done it so many times. But I still look at it. And the reason I do that is because I want people to see that this business is crazy easy to do. You don't have to lug tons of stuff over to a hostess's house. You can do online parties, in-person parties. You can build your business on social media. You can build your business by blitzing. There's a million different ways. And you don't have to spend a ton of money every single month to do that. So I'm going to take them back to the wrap room. I'm going to unwrap them. I'm going to say, what did you think? So are you kind of looking at the loyal customer side, or are you going to join me on this amazing, crazy adventure? I don't know, might be a good salesman. And I'm going to say, I totally understand how you feel. I felt the same exact way when I got started, but what I found is it works, gives us everything we need, and I'm going to be here to help you every step of the way. How does that sound? So we're going to decide if they want to become a customer or distributor. If I've got the ability to just open up my app right there on my phone and enroll them right then and there, I'm going to hand them my phone, let them put their information in. I'm going to go out, I'm going to get them enrolled, get the next person, and get everyone unwrapped. Now, if your party's running a little late, people are pressed for time, you don't have time to use the app, just have them fill out the customer order form. I like to get them done online right then and there if I can, and they can enroll themselves online. That's the beauty of it too. So after all of that is taken care of, we've decided who's going to become a customer, who's going to become a distributor. Maybe someone says, well, I want to be a customer, but I don't get paid till that date. Perfect. I whip out my calendar, I put it down, and I say, fantastic. Let's get you started on that day. I'm going to go ahead and give you a call. Why don't we get everything filled out on this form so that when I call you on that date, we can have everything ready, and then we'll go ahead and submit that. But I won't put it through until you give me the go ahead. How does that sound? Wonderful. Fantastic. I thank everyone for coming. Right before I'm done, I'm going to say, and I wanted to find out too, I've got two things I wanted to just go over really quick. First of all, I wanted to find out who had the most likes. Oh, everyone opens their phone. Everyone sees how many likes they had. You can do this either after everyone's unwrapped. You can do it before everyone's unwrapped. You just got to kind of feel the party out and see how your timing is going. And then whoever got the most likes, I'm either going to give them a couple greens on the go. I'm going to give them a can of energy or greens on the go. You know, it's a couple dollar prize. Or I'm going to say to them, oh my gosh, Sarah, you had the most likes. So if she has a bunch of likes and comments, chances are that girl should probably be a distributor, right? So I'm going to say to her, so Sarah, this is something I'm going to offer to everybody, but since you got the most likes, I'm going to offer to you this first. So everybody here wants to wrap again in 3 days, right? Everyone wants to continue their results. Absolutely. So we know that we can wrap in 72 hours from now, because like we said, it takes 1, 2, or 3 days for those results to sometimes come in. So we want to wait 3 days to put that wrap on. So here's a proposition I have for you. I'm going to give you the option to do this first before anybody else, since you had the most likes. I will come over and wrap a few of your friends for $25, and I will wrap you for free. How does that sound? What am I doing right there? I'm booking another party. She feels elite because I'm asking her if she wants to do that before anybody else. I'm going to say I've got time on my calendar to do 1 party in 72 hours from now. I'm going to give you the option to take it first. Now, if she doesn't want that and she opts for greens or anything like that, that's okay. Now, what I'm going to do is make sure I tag myself in that post she put up. And then I'm going to ask her if it's okay if I contact her friends that were interested, because after all, she's signing up as a loyal customer and we want to be able to get her some free wraps using the customer referral program. Wink, wink. So I'm going to try to book a party with her. If I can't, I want to be able to utilize the friends that commented. Now, then I'm going to say to everyone else, now I want to open this up to everybody else. I do have time to do 1 to 2 other parties in the next week. And I always plan out my schedule ahead of time. When I've got time, I'll highlight a space in my calendar. Who wants these? Who thinks that they can get a couple friends somewhere and get wrapped for free? Now, you guys are signing up this little customer program. I want you guys to be able to get those free wraps. So I can get you a box of free wraps plus wrap you for free if your friends decide to come on as customers from that party. And we'll go through all of this again and you'll get to sample it. How's that sound? So I want to book those parties. I'm going to find out how many likes that girl had. I want to know how many likes everybody had. I'm going to tag myself in everything, and I want to utilize my hostesses' friends, because those are potential customers as well. So we figured out when everyone's going to come on as a customer. People are signed up. We've got parties booked. I'm going to make sure I've got their contact information and it's all legible. And then I'm going to thank the hostess. And I just want to thank the hostess so much for having us over. Did you guys, everybody give her an awesome round of applause. Thank you so much for doing this today. I really appreciate you taking the time to allow me to come in and share with your friends about this amazing, crazy wrap thing. And I'm so excited to see how all of your guys' results go with your It Works adventure. And for those of you that are coming on to the team, I'm super excited as well. Now, if everyone's on the fence, nobody wanted to come on as a customer, it's for 2 reasons. A, you didn't give them the option and you didn't say, okay, who's coming on as a customer or a distributor? Not, are you coming on as a customer or are you coming on as a distributor? Which one? So you didn't give them the option. Or B, people just really seriously are broke that day. So you want to find out when they get paid, what the paydays are. You can write it in your calendar or you can write it on your welcome to the party sheet here, because it's not so much always what you do at a party, it's what you do after the party. So we all know that it takes 5 to 21 exposures for most people to choose to purchase. At a party, that ratio goes up a little bit because it's kind of like that guy dancing in the field. The momentum is there and everybody's signing up and everybody's so excited. So you'll tend to sign up more people in that situation, but that doesn't always happen. So what you do after a party can be just as important at a party. If you did a party for 6 women and only one of them came on as a customer, that's 5 other potentials that you better be following up with that might just need 5 to 21 new exposures. Get them on your Facebook, be friends with them, contact them, message them, follow up, put them on your leads list. Couple other tips and pointers, like I said at the beginning, keep it simple, keep it short. I like to keep my parties to an hour and a half maximum. Now, if you're going through this party pad, you should be able to get through this in about 30 minutes, which is exactly what I did today. So if you can get through this anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes and everyone there is wrapped, by the time you get to the last person that wrapped, it'll have been 45 minutes for everyone. I promise you it works has worked this out, so the timing always goes just like that. So if you've spent a half an hour on this, you've spent a half an hour, you know, with setting up, tearing down, unwrapping people, signing people up, answering questions, it shouldn't be any longer from you arriving to leaving than an hour and a half. You want to keep them short because it keeps it duplicatable. If this party goes on forever and ever and ever and ever, people are like, man, I don't want to be a crazy wrap person because I got to be at someone's house for 4 hours and I got kids, so I don't have time for that. The first successful party I threw was 4.5 hours. I think we had got 2 loyal customers that signed up and no distributors because they were like, it's too much. I can't do all of that. I don't know that information. It's too much for me. And I literally talked myself out of having distributors. That's when I decided to start keeping it simple, having this 3-station approach. The other thing is, remember how they circled products? So when you're unwrapping them in the wrap room and they're like, well, I'm kind of thinking about being a little customer, but I don't really know how many products are like, well, let's see what you circled. Let's say that they circled the Ultimate ThermoFit and you guys didn't talk about that. You're like, well, you circled the Ultimate ThermoFit. Now what that is just a calorie booster, helps you to burn more calories so that you can lose weight. So you've got the ThermoFit circled, you've got the facial circled, and you've got the wraps circled. That's already 3 products right there. So that totally fulfills that loyal customer agreement. Or we can get you started for $100 with that box of wraps, and you can get that ThermoFit and those facials for free for finding those 4 customers. So give them a couple different options. Use and utilize this product catalog. Have them write things in it. This is for them to take home. Your job is to follow up with them. Keep it simple. Remember, it takes 5 to 21 times. Let's see. Anything else? Justin, do we have any other questions on the event? Awesome. All right, you guys. So that is how I do a wrap party. I hope that helps you out. And as always, you can leave a comment or question or anything on this YouTube channel in the comments, or you can send me a message on Facebook if you'd like. There's a couple different ways you can reach me. I am Charity Ellison on Facebook, soon to be Charity Holden, so stay tuned for that. And you can send me an email, charity@tonetightfirm.com. You can find me on Instagram @tonetightfirm. You can go to my website if you're finding this randomly, which is tonetightfirm.com. And if you are someone, potential that someone sent this video to, connect with them and talk about becoming a customer or a distributor. So please like this YouTube video. It helps me to know that you guys like what I'm putting down. And make sure that you subscribe so that you can see our other Millionaire School. And I'll be creating an event for next week's Millionaire School. And you guys will get to vote. So make sure you go to that Facebook event and vote on which one or something that you want to see next week for Millionaire School. So thank you so much, everybody, for taking your time out on this Saturday to learn more about this crazy wrap business and to build your businesses. And I just want to remind each and every one of you that we believe in you with our whole hearts. If we can do it, you can do it. And remember, the only way to fail is to quit.